Being lonely alone is better than being miserable together. You've probably heard that before, but the truth is, most people don't understand it until later in life. Because after 60, something changes. The house gets quieter, meals feel emptier, and people start saying things like, "You should find someone. Don't be alone." And slowly, remarriage starts to feel like the answer. But what if it's not? What if remarrying at this stage of life quietly risks the peace, the stability, and the security you spent your entire life building? Today, let's talk about 5 hard truths, the ones experts rarely say out loud. The first is financial risk. By your 60s or 70s, you've likely built something solid: a home, savings, a pension, decades of work carefully put together. But remarriage legally ties all of that to another person. And here's what many men don't realize. If your new partner has debt, it can become yours. If she has medical expenses, they can drain your savings. Even your benefits, your estate, your inheritance plans, all of it can change with one signature. Financial advisors call this the silent wealth transfer because it doesn't feel risky at the start. But years later, some men find themselves losing everything they worked for, not because of bad luck, but because of one decision. The second is emotional cost. After 60, you finally reach a stage where life slows down. You can wake up when you want, eat what you want, live on your own terms. Psychologists call this late life autonomy, and it's incredibly valuable. But remarriage can pull you back into compromise, back into adjusting, explaining, negotiating daily life. And here's the reality. What many men truly want at this stage is not another marriage. It's peace, quiet companionship, understanding, space. But sometimes they end up trading that peace for responsibility and emotional pressure. The third is family complications, because remarriage is never just about two people. It affects your children, your grandchildren, your legacy. And even if no one says it out loud, there are often fears. Fears about inheritance, fears about being replaced, fears about losing connection with you. And legally, those fears aren't always wrong, because once you remarry, your spouse often becomes your primary legal priority, not your children. That can create tension, distance, even permanent damage to family relationships. And sometimes the peace you built over decades begins to unravel. The fourth is caregiving reality. This is one of the hardest truths. At this stage of life, health can change quickly. What starts as companionship can become full-time caregiving, doctor's visits, medications, constant responsibility. And while caring for someone you love is honorable, it can also be exhausting. Physically, emotionally, financially. Some men spend their final years not in peace, but in stress, burnout, and obligation, not the life they imagined. And the fifth, you've earned your freedom. After decades of responsibility, this is your time. Time to rediscover yourself. Time to live on your own terms. Time to enjoy peace without pressure. Remarriage can take that away, quietly. Not at all at once, but slowly. You start adjusting again, compromising again, living for someone else again. And many men realize too late they didn't need marriage. They needed connection without losing themselves. Because here's the truth. Love does not require a contract. You can have companionship, travel together, share moments without putting your peace, your finances, and your freedom at risk. So before making that decision, ask yourself one honest question. Am I choosing this out of love or out of loneliness? Because loneliness can be healed, but the wrong marriage can cost you the rest of your life. If this made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more insights like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, because sometimes the best decisions in life are the ones you don't rush into. Take care of yourself.